Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planet Head. Uh, gonna be doing another gameplay video today. No real plans on it. Just me living in Lowsec, having some fun. People seem to like those videos, and I like playing, so I'm gonna play. Um, I, I've been wondering lately. Well, let's get started here. I can talk anytime I want to. Let's see here. So it is Thanksgiving here in the United States. I got off work early. So it is November 24th, 2022. Let's see here. Looks like we're on day 3 of the capsular celebration. Thrasher Fleet Issue Justice. I think I might already have one of those. I think my one buddy gave me one of those, but we're going to find out. Um, Claim that. And what else I got here? I got some skill points. How many skill points am I getting? 22,000 that are going to sit in my hopper. I'm not going to use. So we got Mr. William Pilgrim. Do, 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 do. This is really just going to be a day in the life video, I think. I did throw in, right before I left for work this morning, I threw in a rifter into the hopper to be built so that whenever I do find a PvP wormhole to Lowsec, like I've been talking about the last couple videos, I will be able to do it. So let's check that out first. Well, first we need to double check no mail in. Good, good, good. Rapid firing, level 5. I've only got 2 days left there. Manufacturing, let's see what we got going on there. Remember a couple videos ago I said I'm slowly trying to set these up so that I don't forget and miss anything. Um, so I got the some more rigs built. Good, good. Um, I thought I built a thrasher. Did I not throw that in? I have a thrasher. Let's build a thrasher. Or did I build it last? I think maybe I built it last night. Did I? We're gonna find out. Ship hangar. Ship hangar. Thank you. No. So now I have my training um, rifter. That's what I was looking for. Oh, rifter. Did I build the rifter? I think I already had that built. Let's make that active. I keep saying thrasher. Rifter. I'm trying to make PvP rifters from scratch. This one I did not just build. It is still active. Let's see what we got on it. I haven't messed around with it for a little bit. Nothing. Cool. Well, I know I'm going to get blown up in this at some point, so let's get another one up and going here. As you guys know, if you've watched my videos before, I basically live off the land out here in Lowsec right now. There we go, Mr. Rifter. And I melt down the I thought I had more. I melt down stuff that I've gotten um, off of the rats in the belts and use that to create the ships. Now I need some more titanium. Do I have enough that I can, let's see what we got here. I haven't melted stuff down in a little while. Basically, I melt down things that I know I'm not going to use right away. I do save some things that I want to keep for long term, but this is all basically the junk that I've been able to find um, in the last 3 weeks or so, just by scouting, killing rats, that sort of thing. And I brought these blueprints out with me. I've actually been able to get these blueprint copies as well. So those might be helpful that I've been able to get scanned down. So we're going to melt down any large items or items that I know that I'm not going to use. Now, I think I melted them down before I left today for work, but we know we don't need these large crystals. Those won't give me a whole lot, but they'll give me something. And I got some metal scraps. That's always some titanium there. Gotta love your metal scraps. Medium. I might use these down the road. Large compact battery. I can melt those two down. Reason why I'm saving the medium things that I find that I can scavenge is down the road I do want to start doing some combat anomalies out here. So I may not use them right away, but I am going to use them in the future, hopefully. Now, the other part too is I'm saving all of, I'm going to hover over one here, any modulated guns. Any other guns I'm actually melting down, but the modulated lasers, I'm going to start building both frigate and cruiser and destroyer class Amarian ships, but I only want to outfit them with tech tier 4 guns, which are your modulated ones. Anything else, I can melt down and use that. That's a modal pulse laser. Now, some people might be screaming at me saying, you could sell that. Well, I would have to haul it, sell it. No, I'm not going to do that. So melt that one, and we're going to melt that one, and we're going to melt that one. Everything else here should be, oh, melt that one. That's modulated, and modulated, and modulated, and modulated. Good, good, good. So I'm slowly building up a group of items here that I can use whenever I do build some of my Amarian ships that I want to do down the road. Not really going to be using a smart bomb. Some of this other stuff I don't really need, but I don't really want to spend forever going through all this stuff. So I could be using the the micro warp drives, the 50 MNs. So let's go ahead and see how much I can get off this. We're going to reprocess you. I'm going to get about 22,000 titanium and the rest of this stuff here. Melted. It still won't give me enough yet to build my second thrasher. I don't think. Let's scroll back up. I should have remembered how much I needed. Use blueprint. Almost there. So I've got another 18,000 to go. So we may do that at the end of this video and see if I can kill some guys and get some more junk to melt down. Okay, so we got the Thrasher here. I will fit that out maybe next video with some of the junk that I have lying around, and see what I can do there. Get it ready for its PvP battles. Let's get back into our... Well, first I'm going to jump out and check if there's any new anomalies in the 3 systems that are surrounding me. Make active. Got my cheetah here. Good, good, good. Let's check out. Reason why I do this, I like to jump out and just see what's available to me. If I can get a quick data site or relic site, that's awesome. If there's a wormhole that pops up that's worthwhile, we're going to go. Nobody's in system mode, just to be safe. Go ahead and warp on out here. One of the guys yesterday in the comments actually asked me, why do I wear my headphones over my hoodie? I do that a lot. 2 reasons. One, it's a little bit warmer. I'm sorry. But 2, I actually have somewhere along the way in my youth, I messed up my right ear a little bit, so it is very easily infected. Not infected, but it gets where you. I'm sure you guys can understand it. You can. It can start to hurt a little bit or just feel tender. So a lot of times I'll throw on the and I started doing this years ago. I'll throw the hoodie and then that over my head, and it allows to take a lot of the pressure off of my ear. So if you're ever wondering why I wear the headset, it means my right ear, either I'm super cold, which sometimes when I get home and it's been cold out and I haven't heated the house up yet, I do. But the other one is if my right ear is all messed up. You didn't really need to know that, but some of you might have asked. Somebody asked the question and then somebody liked the question. I'm like, okay. Um, we got sites here. Now, question is, are any of those sites ones that I've scanned down before? So, let's see here. We got MPH, XTK, and YKZ in Malna. So over here, I've got MPH. I have not scanned down MPH yet. Actually, I have not scanned down anything there. I delete this stuff out. In XTK. So the only one here that I have previously scanned down was XTK. I'm pretty sure that was a wormhole. Should have written that down. It's either a wormhole or a combat site. Either one I don't need to worry about. So I'll launch those. Still nobody in local, but I might as well go ahead and cloak up just in case, just to be safe. So secondly, let's go ahead and write down miles per hour, mph, and then YKZ. There we go. I think about things sometimes. I watch a lot of YouTube. um, when I'm not making videos for YouTube, I'm watching YouTube while I'm playing Eve. And miles per hour seems so logical to me, but anyone who does not lives in kilometers per hour, they would understand mph. They would not automatically think miles per hour. I'm rambling. But that truly intrigues me. There's a nice lady. I think it's Emma Cruises. I watch her cruise videos all the time. I'm not going to cruise, but I like watching her cruise videos. And she does a British isms or something like that on it, and she talks about the different words that like cookies here in the United States are called. Uh, oh shoot, I'll think of it. Crisp. No, no, that's potato chips are called crisps. Cookies are called. Oh, it's going to come to me. All right, let's get scanning. That's why you guys aren't here to look at my vocabulary. I'm going to keep bouncing back around. Okay, good, good, good. I think, unfortunately for you guys, and I'll probably talk about this a lot, my YouTube-ness comes from me watching other channels on YouTube. Like my personality, this is my regular personality, but my freedom of speech kind of comes from. I was thinking about this the other day. Watch a lot of Conan O'Brien, uh, Kanoko. Um, watch tons of clips of that. There's also another YouTuber out there, he, uh, Wheezy Waiter. He does some really funny stuff and some challenges and things like that. So I take a lot of my on-screen personality, the way I not portray myself, but the way I talk is like that. I think it's like when you live in a country or a state, you take on those personalities. And I watch so much of those videos that my the way I present myself on YouTube is similar to them. Now, this is not that it isn't me. This is actually me at work. I love my job. I really like my job, but I love working with the people that I do. Oop, combat site. Don't need you. See, I can do two things at once. Combat. Okay, MPH. Where are you at? You're down here, aren't you? Okay, we're gonna go find out what you are. Um, and this is actually me at my job. I think I weird people out um, because I am way scatterbrained. I have to have uh, 10 balls in the air, 10 projects, 10 little things that I'm working on. If I have one or two, I get bored. If I am only doing one thing, I just shut down. But if I'm doing 10 things at once, which is why Eve is so freaking awesome because you can do so many different things. Um, there we go. Um, that's, is that a wormhole? Am I scanning down a wormhole I've already scanned down? That's going to annoy me. This isn't a wormhole I already scanned in. It is a wormhole. Tell me this isn't the same wormhole. I just didn't update my notes. We're going to find out here soon. I mean, it looks like it's right on it, but I remember yesterday there was a data site right next to this wormhole that I scanned down. So it isn't the fact that there is a chance that this might be a completely different wormhole, but in the same area. You see, that's not right on my save spot. We're going to find out. I want to find out whether or not I was too lazy to type in letters. Boom. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think that's the same wormhole. We're gonna warp 30 out of it. So if it's something interesting, I'm going there. What I'm looking for right now is wormholes to Lowsec, nullsec, or highsec. Nullsec it, for regular nullsec to just do some scouting. Um, Lowsec and NPC nullsec to show info. Unknown parts. So this is just to regular wormholes. Don't really need those today, maybe later on today. Let's just see here. So we're going to save that. Save location. Wormhole. Now, why am I not renaming this? Because these will go out of date tomorrow. They only last for me for 2 days. So these two will be gone. That's my newest one that I did. So I don't really need to worry about keeping those. Here's the other one. Normally, let's see here, and probably right when this video gets done. And we're going to go to Iridia. Ooh, I need to not be sitting on this wormhole. That was stupid. Warp. So Iridia. Normally, I would boot up, check my stuff, my Discord, stuff like that, my mail, my skill queue, my production. And then what I like to do is I'm in Malna right now. I would check these 3 systems real quick to see if what anomalies are here. And then start figuring out what I want to do for the day. Doesn't really take as long as it might sound like. But today, especially if I've already saved the sites, today, just to expedite the video a little bit, I'll show you what I would do next if I was just trying to pass a little bit of time. And that is I will go and blow stuff up. So let's go ahead and get you in here. I'm going to go grab my Thrasher, and I'm going to go get my 2,500 skill points by killing 1 NPC, since nobody is in system. If you're wondering where this mug is from, this is from the Grand Canyon. I might have brought it. I think I showed you guys this one before. It's one of my favorite mugs. This is regular coffee. But oh shoot, I have an unboxing. I will be right back. So I know you guys probably have no interest in this whatsoever, but this reminded me yesterday. I got packages in the mail a couple weeks ago. I think I showed you guys this. This is a pour over. Now it's a certain specific type of pour over coffee brewer. I've really liked it. And there's other types, but this is one type. But I was using regular coffee to try it out, and then I ordered from a small company by the name of, well, it's named after a river on the Isles. Um, well, I got two things. Well, three things. Number one, heated blanket. You don't need to worry about that one. Although, I'll put that on later. It's not that cold. Number two, here, got my first, for somebody who makes so much coffee and has worked at so many coffee shops, I got my first Mr. Coffee super generic coffee grinder. Now I'm going to get a better one down the road, but I wanted to go super cheap and try it out. The most important thing that I went with on this one was had multiple grind sizes, because I've been using regular coffee with this, but they say you want to use more coarse coffee. So you guys who like coffee, this is called coffee time. Eve and coffee time. I'll get back to Eve here in a minute. I'm just super jazzed with this. The last thing that I got was this. Aha! Opened. I hope this is good. Looks like it might be good. So I got the cheapest pour over coffee pot, because you put the grounds in here with a paper. Actually, you don't want to use this. Do a paper filter, put the grounds in there, and already my coffee is just smoother. It's like less acidic. And I know that doesn't mean a whole lot to people who don't drink a lot of coffee. I drink some of the worst coffee in the world. But I love really good coffee, and I'm slowly trying to learn how to make not a cappuccino or espresso. I know how to do that. Oh, this is small. Oh, this is a cute one. That's funny. Um, this is super small. That's why it was so cheap. So, this is a pour over. Hope you can see this. Let's get my. Almost back to Eve. So this is a pour over coffee mug or coffee hot water dispenser. Basically, just put the water inside of it and pour over it. You see that there? It's got a long stem, so that whenever it evenly distributes, it makes it easier for you to put the coffee on top of the grounds onto. I hope I had that up high enough earlier. There it is. This is your drip, and then you pour this on top of it slowly, and over the course of a couple minutes, it makes a nice cup of coffee for you. Now, it may seem like too much work for you guys, and don't be don't think I'm just going to be using this all the time. I'm going to be using my drip coffee maker, but this is my weekends thing. And I'm going to get better. I went super cheap, like I go with Eve, with super cheap ships. And if I really like doing this, I'll spend the money and get a really good one. But this gets me started, and I will let you guys know if this is kind of cool. And even if I stop using this, I can put some flowers in there and be kind of, people will like that. They'll think I have a nice heart. Okay, back to Eve. um, can you tell I had no plans for this video? So we want to go blow up some ships. We're going to grab our Thrasher. Always check to make sure you got some ammo. I've done that before. You go flying out. Okay, I got plenty of ammo there. Don't you hate it whenever you go flying out to kill stuff, and then you get there and you get ready to shoot them, and you find out you have like 4 bullets in your gun? And then you play Eve later on? No, I'm just joking. This is a weird day. Drip coffee. Drip. I will say this about the pour over coffee maker. I didn't know what the reason why I went cheap too on it, or low cost, was I wanted to see what all the fuss was about and if it was really worth it. Go to our asteroid belt here, warp to 0. Still nobody in system. I'm good with that. I had actually brewed a pot of coffee the day that this got delivered, and I was like, ooh, I can taste test. And I went and made a cup of coffee with this. I'm not going to say it was stupendously better, but there was an obvious difference, and that was with me using their basic thing here without the paper. Um, there's just something about the texture of the coffee when you're drinking it. It goes down smoother and doesn't stick to the top of your mouth. I don't know what. It's just something different. Um, I still love regular drip coffee. I'll drink any type of coffee. Um, but yeah, so that's there. So where am I at now? Well, I got 2 destroyers. Now the ship that I have, the Thrasher, I outfitted with longer range bullets, but with longer range. Oop, we got somebody came in system. Keep an eye out. Let's get our D scan up. Anybody out there? Anybody at all? Okay, local. Now, I think this person I don't have to worry about too much. I have not run it. They've been here a couple times. I think they just sit in station. But I'm going to go find out because they should just be sitting there. So I just got my skill points. Just want to make sure. Actually, I don't have to do that. I can just go over to another system and um, do my stuff there. About to dock up anyway. Let's see if I can remember the hotkey. I think it's control space to stop. That should stop me from docking. I'm just waiting for my. The best part here is I can just keep clicking it. So control space. Ship stopping. There we go. Okay, I'm going to fly over to Shikasi and kill stuff there. Why? Because I can. So the whole idea behind this is I like to multitask in ways where I'm not actually multitasking. Um, One of the reasons why I'm not a miner full time or an explorer full time is I like to do a bunch of different things. And if I can do those different things all at once, um, it's even better. Um, Simply put, um, whenever I'm out ratting in a belt, are we going to jump? Are we going to jump? Thank you. It does a couple of things. Now, do I get the most out of bounties that I could get? No. Do I get the most minerals that I could get from mining? No. Um, do I get the equipment like millions and millions of ISK worth of stuff? No. Now, there are chances that I could get those through escalations and things like that, but I get some bounties, some equipment, and some minerals out of everything that I do. And that's what I really kind of enjoy. Um, so I got nobody in system here, nobody in this belt. The other thing is, you might say to yourself, well, why don't you do anomalies? Well, number one, anomalies, especially out in Lowsec, it leaves you open as a little bit of a target. Number two, the rats that you're shooting at in the anomalies do not drop 100%. Ooh, and this is a great example right here. And I'll probably end it after killing these guys if I can do it. So if you notice, actually, I'm going to do that one. So long story short, there are 2 frigates here, and then a Blood Archon, a battleship. Now I've only got a destroyer, but I can now kill battleships with a very basic destroyer. I have no Tech 2 guns. These are Tier 1 meta level 1 guns. But I can actually kill this battleship with this destroyer that I have, and it really doesn't take that long. And being out in Lowsec, I'm also getting the bonus of the 151% risk modifier. So let's time it here. I'm at 1851. Okay, it went to 1852. It just changed. I am now going to start shooting this guy. We're going to see how long it takes me to kill this Archon. Now, the Archon itself has multiple. I love killing battleships out here now because, see here, it's got 750 ISK. I'm sorry, 500,000 ISK. This is your lowest level battleship, which you'll find in some asteroid belts out here in Lowsec. But since I've got the 151% bonus modifier, I'm going to get 750,000 ISK off of him. Number two, I killed two small escort frigates with them, so I'll be able to get the loot off of those and maybe pick up another modulated gun or something else that I can use. Um, and number three, the items that I get off of this Archon are all probably going to be large, or most I'll get one or two large items. And those I can melt down for a lot of minerals to build frigates. Now, can I build a battle cruiser from the stuff I get here? Probably not. It would take quite some time. I can do that out in Nullsec, in NPC Nullsec. I do that out in Stain because I kill a lot of battleships out there. It really doesn't take me that long to actually get that up. So living out there and having the blueprints to do that. Lowsec, this is totally making my PvP ships. And I can do that here. So notice here, I'm already down to into his structure. We're at 1853. Let's see if I kill him before it switches over to 1854. If it does, that means I killed him in less than 2 minutes. If not, it's going to be real close. 1853, 1850. Oop, we got somebody just came in system though. Keep an eye out. Oh, it's an Estero. Need to keep an eye out here. As soon as I kill this guy, it just went to 1854, I am going to warp away. So just over 2 minutes. I'm not messing around because I am in an asteroid belt. I can be directionally scanned down. This guy is within 14.3 AU of me, so I just need to be a little bit careful. Now, the nice part is it's a little bit tough for him to find me because there are so many asteroid belts. But let's see if he. I'm not seeing any. Go ahead and get my. Go reload. I just want to see if he leaves anytime soon. I don't see any probes out. So what's he doing in here? It's always interesting to try to figure out what somebody else is doing. Now, while I am waiting, I am going to make a safe spot near the Malna gate. Actually, I should have done that near the van gate. I could have stopped myself. He's not within range. Now, I could be cloaked up. See, I'm also trying to check to see the rest of the system. So I'm going to warp within 100. Actually, I'm going to go back to my safe spot here. I don't want to warp gate to gate. He could just be hanging out. Never know. Could have just come through a wormhole. He's just checking things out. Says, hey, there's a destroyer out there. Whatever. Okay. Reason why I didn't go straight from gate to gate is that is one way somebody might be looking. Now I'm going to warp within 100 kilometers of Van. As I'm on my way there, I'm going to create a second save spot. Not on the gate, and I need to set this for never, but within 14.3 AU. That way, if I'm within range of this, I can at least be able to scan it and see if somebody's sitting at the gate. Now right here it tells me nobody is there. Now that I've done that, I'm wondering where this guy went to. He must have cloaked up. So we will warp to, oh, there he is. Warp. So he is on the gate and gone. There we go. Bye bye. So he was cloaked up. Notice how he just popped up. He wasn't on my deep scan, but he popped up right on the gate, which means he warped. He was cloaked up, warped to the gate, and as he hit the gate to jump through, he decloaked. Haha. Next. So let's go back and I'll show you this last part. I think it was in Asteroid Belt 2 where I killed that battleship. I'm going to show you what loot I can normally get off these guys. It is not the best loot. It isn't. I'm mostly getting loot to try things out so that just like coming back to my little cheap uh, baby uh, hot water dispenser, buy cheap, try it out, see if it's something you like. If it is, then expand upon that. Okay, so there's my Blood Archon there. We're going to fly on over here. Now, what kind of loot do I already have? I got nothing already. Okay. Afterburner. This is going to take a second. I want to do a whole video on proper thumb twiddling. So you take your fingers like this, and then you attach thumb to thumb, touching where the front of your thumb should meet the knuckle of your other thumb. And then once you've done that, separate and twiddle. Twiddle, 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 twiddle. Nope, back, he's back. Don't thumb twiddle too much. Somebody might try to kill you. D-scan it, D-scan, D-scan, D-scan. I need to sneeze. I'm going to die because I need to sneeze. Looted. Safe spot. Warping! Bye, sister. I have no idea if this guy's trying to hunt me or not. I don't care. Long story short, if you notice here, I picked up 3 items. A big gun I can melt down. Ew. Somebody's talking to me in. Um, and so, hold on. In the chat, it's under the picture here. Then I got a large structural thing. Both of these I will melt down. And then I love seeing armor because armor has a tendency to really give out a lot of titanium. The way you can see that is it's built 10,000 titanium, which in general, if I remember correctly, you can, I'm just going to change spots here. For how much it takes to make it, if you um, do that, somebody just messaged me. It's take 50% of that, and that's how much you can melt down that piece, that item for. Okay, so I think that's about it for the video for me today. Malna, I don't have anybody here, so let's just go ahead and head home here real quick, and then I can dock up. I don't. Now I got another guy. Who are you, huh? Who are you? What's going on here? What you doing? Redskin, remember Redskin Technologies? Nobody flies in this area. State of war. Okay. Okay. I don't know if these guys. Fun. One of the guys in the chat is actually in my Five Bones chat. I just announced that I got my ticket for the Fan Fest for next year. Let's get docked up here. There's a lot of people showing up here. Um, and so now I get to start trying to plan it out. And he's saying, looking forward to meeting me. I'm like, I am too. And then I said, it's going to be about 10 months, but we got plenty of time to plan it. I will be doing videos on things I find out. One video that's interesting, I'm not going to make a video about it, but I might point you guys in this direction. If any of you are ever planning to go to Iceland or doing that, there is you can rent converted vans and drive around Iceland. So I've been doing a little bit of research on that. Depends on the time of year and stuff. So, yeah. Well, I think that's probably going to be it for me for today. Um, but I'll put this video up later on tonight. If you guys are in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. If you're not from the United States, happy Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a great holiday. You just eat, you hang out. Um, but other than that, I hope you guys have a great time. Be safe, fly safe, and do whatever the heck you want. Have a good one. Bye bye.